verse 589. This is very long, na. एजी अमारे वचने जे जीव चाल से ते तो ए धर मिली नहीं जाशे बाहर ते तो ए घर मिली नहीं जाशे बाहर ते नर श्री इस्लाम शाह ने अल्लाह करी मानशे एमा शकना आरशे लगार. O Mu'min, those who will believe me and accept Imam Islam Shah without a doubt as the creator will not go astray. There is a status of the peer too, who is our teacher, who is teaching us. It is our peer who taught us on how to believe in Imam, how to follow our religion. So peer is saying, those who will believe me, what is he teaching us? Ali is Allah. And will accept as Imam Islam Shah, as Ali Allah, without any doubt that he is our creator, they will not go astray. Verse 589. I've only selected those verses which talk about this topic. So we stay on the topic focused. एजी ए अमे तू तेने श्री करी मानियो ते छे आद निरंजन नो अवतार आनू न पगला अमे निरखिया श्री इस्लाम शाह छे ते अल्लाह नो अवतार. O Mu'mins, I absolutely believe in him as the truth and the creator, manifested as Imam Islam Shah, who is no other but Allah. You know, we say that this time is time of Zahurat. But do we understand what does it mean? The time of Zahurat? Manifestation of our Imam. The way Imam is being known all over the world. We all also realize that Imam is not only Imam-e-Muttaqeen, but Imam is Imam-un-Nas, the Imam of the whole humanity. But this secret of his Nur, it is only with Muttaqeen, the righteous. Now the question is, we have looked at the Ginan, the Quran, the Farman. Where do we stand? The first is knowledge of certainty, ilmul yaqeen. The faith becomes stronger when we have the knowledge. And that's why we got the education. The intellect has been developed due to our education. And that intellect will help us to gain this knowledge. So the first level of certainty is based on the knowledge. How much knowledge do we have? And then that knowledge is not limited to just knowledge. It has to influence, affect our batin too, the inner eye, the vision of certainty. And then eventually comes the truth of certainty. It's a journey, but it starts with knowledge. What is our level of knowledge today? Where is our Iman? Have we asked these questions to ourselves? Are we able to distinguish between opinions heard and whatever we have shared in today's session? Can we distinguish that? The difference between this and that? Imam Sultan Muhammad Shah, the Farman of Usul-e-Deen, a fundamental Farman, very important Farman, principle of our religion. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Mullah is asking us, what is the principle of our religion? And Mullah says, those who are focused on the essence, on the roots, are very few. Remember, roots are always hidden. Roots are not visible. For roots to be seen, if you were to expose the root, then it will not be roots. Roots are always hidden. One has to have that eye to be able to see the roots from the top. Can someone do that? If Imam is saying it's possible, it is surely possible. With knowledge, it is possible. And the Imam is asking us that when you are sitting at your leisure, do you ever think, reflect, who is your creator? And then Mawla says, if someone asks you, who are you? Some may go to some generations. An intelligent will go till Adam and then stop. An intelligent one may be able to build his lineage till Adam. But where did Adam come from? Who was Adam? Why Imam is emphasizing us to find out about Adam? What was so unique about Adam? Why didn't he say who was Noah? Who was Yusuf? Why Adam? When Imam makes farman like that, of course there are tons and tons of secrets in it. And then he's asking in the same farman, do you reflect? Do you spend time? Do you think about it? Why Adam? Today in this session, we'll try to see that. What are some of the secrets? What Imam is asking us to do? When we start our journey of being seekers to find knowledge, we go to Quran to look for Adam. Who was Adam? Chapter 2 verse 30 to 34 talks about Adam. Adam, who was a very simple man, a simpleton, who didn't have higher education, but he was a seeker. How do I know that? Pir Nasir Khusro talks about him in his books. Dai Mansur al-Yamni talks about him in his books. And he was born in Sri Lanka in one of the island which was called Serendip. Now we know that island as Ceylon. So Adam of that area is called Adam e Serendipi. In English we say it Adam of Serendipity. He was a simple man, a farmer, wasn't a scholar, did not go to any university. He was a simple man, but he was a lover of Imam. Wanted to know all the secrets of Imam, a seeker, doing everything possible in his reach to get education in relationship to Imam. Eventually, he gets to that stage where Imam bestows mercy on him in the form of Isme Azam. Now we understand that when we talk of Adam, in our current cycle, Imam Hunayd was the Imam who gave him the Isme Azam. When the divine spirit was given to him, he was a true seeker, true believer, true Mu'min. He kept on getting physical and spiritual education. And then what happened? Allah talks about it in the Quran that He orders, He commands everybody to prostrate to Adam. And Quran actually says that the angels inquired to Allah, why do you want us to prostrate to Adam? And Allah says, you know not what I know. So angels prostrated him, except Iblis. He refused to do so. Now let's say what our peers have told us about Adam. Because we are trying to understand why Imam Sultan Muhammad Shah and Usul-e-Din talk about Adam. He wants us to understand that. So we are now looking for Adam in our Ginan too. Peer says, Eji Ajajil Firishta Buzrug kahiye, Ane Buddhiwan kahiye Tesa, 36 crore kitaba padya, par bhitar bhed na paya Allah. Azazil was an angel and he had read 36 crore kitaba. You know how many books are those? 3.6 billion books. Can you imagine that number even? 3.6 billion books. Our peers are telling us, P. Sadaruddin, that Azazil read 3.6 billion books. What a scholar, PhD, what not he would have on his scholars. Such a learned scholar, angel. But Peer says, Par bhitar bhed na paya Allah. He had read so many books, but the essence which was within the books, he did not get it. He did not get the meaning of it. Eji jumle firishte sajda kiya, Adam sijda liya. Ajajil farman na maniya, so lekha radaj kiya Allah. All the angels prostrated to Adam, and Adam accepted their prostration. Now when we say Adam accepted their prostration, we need to remember that Adam was a simpleton man, a farmer. He accepted all angels' prosperation. But Azazel, he did not obey the farman. He refused to follow the farman of. Now, the reflection points. We will have to understand. What do we need to think about? What do we need to reflect based on all this research being shared with you? One of the logical argument given is, we've always known this chapter, Kulu Allahu Ahad. Chapter 112, which we say in our dua too, Allah is one and only. If Allah is one and only, how do we understand what we are talking about? What our peers are telling us? There are people in Muslim Ummah who misperceive us, I would say. When we prostrate to Hazir Imam, they don't understand that. The question which we need to pose to ourselves is, are we idealizing Imam? Are we idealizing Imam when we prostrating to Hazir Imam? Is Imam an ordinary man? Just like Adam. That's what the perception of others is. When we do sajda to Imam, they do ask us, why? And that same case is actually with Adam. Allah has said in Quran, chapter 15, verse 29, when I have fashioned him, when I have fashioned Adam, breathed into him of my spirit, you fall down, prostrating yourselves unto him. When Allah had fashioned him, molded him, and breathed his own nur into Adam, then when the nur is completed in him, he is ready, he is prepared, he is fashioned, everyone had to prostrate to him based on Allah's command. Those who prostrated became angels. Those who prostrated became angels. Imam Sultan Muhammad Shah, may our soul be sacrificed to this Imam, has clearly said to us in his Farman, we have the choice. Path is in front of us. Path to become an angel, path to become an animal. What is our choice? To conclude, I would say this Ginan of Pir, Eji ek fikar munivar tamari che amne, Eji ek fikar munivar tamari che amne, Manas rupe sahib jano ji. Manas rupe sahib jano ho bhai ji. O believers, we have only one worry about you, that you see Imam in his physical form as an ordinary man. So I will end here. I'm sure you have lots of questions. Let's open up the floor to answer your question. Alhamdulillah.
Yali Madad Niyamat.
Malali Madad.
This is Rosie.
Yes.
Very enlightening session.
Shukran.
So I've always wanted to ask why you say Ali Allah only and not Ali Allah Kareem. Like include the present Imam's name.
Good question. Good question. So there is an answer for it. So when we walk on this journey ahead in recognition of Imam, you would know that Maula Ali has a very special position among all Imams. He was our first Imam, and he was the one who did the ta'wil of the tanzil of the Quran. So he is called the foundation Imam. Because he is the foundation Imam, we remember him. Remember, the Nur is one. If you were to call Kareem Allah, it won't be wrong. It's your faith, it's your belief, it won't be wrong. But taking the Jamaat into consideration, generally, and the teachings of our Pir said the name of Imam Islam Shah, Imam Qasim Shah. But when he's teaching, he's saying Ali Allah. But Qasim Shah Ali Allah, Islam Shah Ali Allah, Shah Kareem Ali Allah, it would be same, it would be one. But because Ali has a special position among all the Imams, he being the foundation Imam. That is why Even when we say dua, we say Ya Ali, Ya Muhammad, not Ya Shakari.
Right. So then, my other, when Sultan Muhammad Shah's name is recited, you say you sacrifice your soul to this Imam. Then, would we say the same thing like when we start our sixth part, Maulana Ali? Would we say I'm sacrificing my soul to this Imam? Would that be appropriate?
100%. Not a single doubt. Yes, 100%. On every Imam.
On every Imam.
Of course. But remember, the reason is that until we all come to the same level of knowledge, we have to keep doing what we need to do. How many times this question has come up? Souls being sacrificed. We are sacrificing our soul to each Imam. Let it be Kareem, Sultan, Qasim Shah, Islam Shah, Ali. But because we need to draw attention to Imam Sultan Muhammad Shah, because he was a unique Imam. Whenever Imam's functions are different, why Ali? We just talked about Ali, because Ali is the Asas Imam, the foundation Imam. It is because of the function that we remember their name differently. Not that the Noor is different. May my soul be sacrificed to every Imam. But if we were to not do what we need to do to help everybody to learn and ask the right question and increase the level of knowledge, we need to continue to do what we need to do. And that's what our peers did too. He talked about Imam Islam Shah, he talked about Imam Qasim Shah, but he said Ali Allah. So what I'm doing, actually I've learned from my peer.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
नियामत
Alai Madad.
बट मेरे 3 क्वेश्चन हैं. एक है टाइम ऑफ जहूरा जो आप बोले. दूसरा आपने बोला था शोंत के बारे में हजरत मोहम्मद ने अपने को गाइड किए. वो बारे में मेरे से पूरा वो मिस हो गया क्योंकि मेरे पास आपकी आवाज चले जा रही थी बार बार. एंड सबसे स्टार्टिंग में आपने जो बोला नूरे मुजरत नूरे मुजस्सा, ये 3 चीजों के बारे में मुझे बिल्कुल मैं पूरा वो मिस हो गया है. तो आप मुझे थोड़ा सा समझा पाओगे?
So पीछे से शुरू करते हैं. मुजर्रत and नूर मुजस्सम, it's just a terms I was telling you कि Allah is the abstract नूर जिसको हम देख नहीं सकते हैं, तो उसको कहा जाता है नूर मुजर्रत, the abstract नूर. लेकिन नूर को हम देख सकते हैं. And I'll tell you why actually I quoted this. There is a saying of Maula Ali. Maula Ali says, if I were not to see my God, I would not pray. Meaning that we should be able to see our God. Now, if God is only abstract nur, how do I see my God? And that is why we understand the manifestation, the Zahura, the embodied nur. That the nur of Allah is an Imam. So that is the point which you missed. Second, the song, I just mentioned the song because it was in the verse, and the song we have to give because it's a must. There are 3 things which are must in Ismaili Tariqa: 3 times dua, the song, and Chandrat Majlis. So I did not go into detail, I just mentioned it. And the third part is the time of Zuhurat. Yes, the time of Zuhurat, because it is end time. Imam Sultan Muhammad Shah informed us. It's the end time. That the secrets of Imam are more accessible to us today because the time we are in. Look at this technology. It is developed for Mu'minins actually. Though worldly people are progressing whatever is happening, but they don't know that it is the miracle of Imam for us sitting all over the world, get united and learn about the secrets of Imam. And through this discussion, this forum, when we are learning about Imam, each one of us is getting closer to Imam's Zahurat, the understanding of Imam's Zahurat, the understanding of the secrets of Imam, which was not possible before this time. Technology was there, but we were not able to get the time out to be connected. Guess what? Imam said, since COVID-19, a horror to this world. What a blessing for us. So yes, this is the time of Zuhura. Those who will invest time, who will make it this their mission to learn, will get to that essence, will get to the secrets of Imam. Any other question?
Yalima, that it was a nice lecture, really appreciated. I just wanted to know, why did the missionaries go to Imam Sultan Muhammad Shah alayhi wasallam with such a request?
How can I speak? I am so poor, so feeble. How can I speak for our missionaries? I cannot. I can only refer to what Maula has said. Maula informed us that the missionary went to him asking to change, and that was Maula's answer, that not that Ali Allah is wrong, you are ignorant. So I just can say what Imam has openly, evidently, clearly told us. I do not know why would they be doing that. Though I can tell you one theory I have. I personally, being from Pakistan, right? When you live in a Muslim culture, Muslim community, and I refer to this word, surah, Kullu Allahu Ahad, say that Allah is one and only. And when Jamaat is not intellectual, very humbly, when we go out and talk about our religion outside, where people may not be able to understand the fact, especially when you are living in a Muslim country, it becomes a problem. Now, living here, it's very easy. Jesus is Son of God. According to this surah, it's not possible. Nobody can be son of Allah. But Jesus' title is Ruhul Allah in the Quran. He was the Ruh of Allah. When we say that, Ruh of Allah meaning what? He's Son of God. So is Jesus Son of God? Yes, he is Son of God. As Prophet was his Son of God. As Maula Ali is. Because the soul, the spirit, the Ruhul Qudus is same. But this, you cannot talk about this in Muslim culture, Muslim community. Let it be Christian, let it be Ismaili, because they will not accept it. So those fundamentalists will have difficulty when we go out and talk to them. Why would we even talk to them about our religion? We don't need to. But Jamaat in the past was not mature and probably having problems, issues. They wanted to hide because we did not know how to defend our religion because we didn't have knowledge. And Imam said it. It's not that Ali Allah is wrong, you are ignorant. Ignorant means what? You are nadan, gumrah in Urdu. You lack knowledge. Not that Ali Allah is wrong.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Yalimat, Nini Saiba.
Yalimat.
I want to ask you one question. Mola Bappa, we call Mola Bappa is mirror of Allah, right?
Mirror of Allah, yes, you can say that.
You can say that, right? Okay, Mola Bappa cannot be Allah. We can't call Mola Bappa Allah. We can call Mola Bappa mirror of Allah, right?
No, we call
Because,
Allah. I call him Ali Allah. That's what my belief is. Ali is Allah. Ali Allah.
Yeah, but Allah is Allah ના કોઈથી પેદા થયો ના તેનાથી કોઈ પેદા થયો અને એના સમાન બીજો કોઈ જ નથી, right?
Agreed.
That is Allah, right?
Yes.
So Mola Bappa was born. So this is Allah being yes છે ના તે કોઈથી પેદા થયો ના તેનાથી કોઈ પેદા થયો અને એના સમાન બીજો કોઈ જ નથી, right? So how can you call Mola Bappa Allah? Because Mola Bappa was born.
So again, when we look at his body, he is son of Prince Ali Salman Khan, son of Princess Tajuddollah. So he is in a human body. When we talk of body, we are limiting him to this worldly creation, created situation. When we say Ali Allah, it's not the physical body we are talking about. It's the Noor in him. He has that Noor within him. When he has that Noor, I have no problem accepting him, prostrating to him as Ali Allah.
Yeah.
And why? Why? Because it says in the Quran that when Adam was in the same situation, when Allah breathed His Noor in Adam and He asked to prostrate to him, the one who refused became Shaitan. Though he was a learned scholar man, but he became Shaitan, and those who prostrated to him, they all became angels. So why would I have an objection to say him as Ali Allah? Because the Noor of Allah is within him. It's not the physical body we are talking about. So don't get into limiting kind of thinking in the sense that we are looking at the body. He's a human walking like us, eating like us. In fact, there's a verse in Quran which says that prophets are like you. They go in market, they walk, do grocery like us. So does that mean because they are in body, they are not prophet? They are like us for us actually. If Allah was all above in heavens only, then we would complain to Allah and say, what do you know how to live in this world? If you were to be here, then you would know how difficult it is. He knew our mentality, so He came as a Noor-e Mujassam, living life like us in physical body. So we have no excuse, no complaint to say to Him, do you know how difficult it is to live within this worldly life? To go, work, take care of family and then wake up for ibadat too?
Ali, Mola Papa and Ali. What's the difference with that?
Noor is same. Mawla Ali was the
The same
first
thing.
Imam. Shah Karim is the 49th Imam.
Okay, so Ali and Allah is same thing. Okay, now I got it. Okay, yeah.
Shukran.
Thank you.
शुक्र आदम की स्टोरी में बहुत सारे राज हैं और वो वक्त के साथ साथ आएंगे. कोई वजह तो है ना कि इमाम सुल्तान मोहम्मद शाह ने ये फरमाया कि भाई तुम गौर करो कि आदम कहाँ से आया, आदम को किसने भेजा. तो आदम की स्टोरी जो है अगर हम समझ गए तो हम अपने मज़हब को समझ गए. तो ये तो वक्त के साथ साथ आएगा, लेकिन बहुत खुशी की बात है ये सुन के कि आप जानते हैं कि बहुत सारी बातें एलोगोरीज में है, मिसालों में है, कि मिसाल में नहीं फंसना है, इसका ममसूल जो हासिल है, जो एसेंस है, उसको ढूंढना है.
How do we differentiate between Ainul Yaqeen and Haqqul Yaqeen?
Subhanallah. Okay, Ainul Yaqeen. Certainty of eyes. It is a spiritual stage actually, because knowledge is physical. We can sharpen our intellect with knowledge, and when we are able to get this religious knowledge, spiritual knowledge, it opens up our brains in different dimensions, and then we are also focusing on our zikr, ibadat, ilm, amal, all from all directions. We are transforming ourselves. Then what happens that our inner eye, our batini senses starts opening up. When the batini senses are opened up, then you are able to see this certainty through your eyes. So it's a different stage. Now, seeing is also, you are seeing it. You know, the way we have learned about the principle of learning, that I see, I remember that much %, but I remember more when I do it, like when I discover it. Something like that. In same example, if we were to reach to Haqqul Yaqeen, meaning that we ourselves have gone through all the stages of Ruhaniyat and become one with that Haqq, that truth, as Mansur al-Hajj went to. Anal Haqq, I am the truth. He had reached to that stage. Certainty of truth is a very high, it's the highest level of certainty, when you yourself become Haqq, the truth. So it's all learning which happens stage by stage.
Subhanallah. The next question is, who is Iblis? Were there books at that time? And what Iblis signifies?
So at a very first simple level, the way our peers have taught us, Quran is teaching us that Iblis was a learned scholar. He was Firishta Buzruk, very high ranking angel who had read 3.6 billion books. Very learned angel, but he did not understand the essence. So yes, he refused. He refused to accept the Farman of Khudawan, to accept Adam as Allah. He had no problem with Allah. He was prostrating to Allah. In fact, in Quran, when Allah says that I, go out of my heavens, and He says, "Oh Allah, I accept you. Please forgive me, but I will make your mu'mineen go astray." So He's talking to Allah as Allah, meaning that He accepts Allah, but He doesn't accept the Adam. The same Nur, because Adam was merged with Allah, he became one. When he became one, so Allah is saying, here I am and here Adam, we are one. He could not see one, he was seeing them two. In Kalam-e-Maula, Maula Ali says, मैं और तू की दोई. There are two, right? मैं और तू की दोई छोड़ सब एक देख. ऐसा समझ फना हो इसमें, जब तू नहीं तब वो सही है. Until we see in two, there is a separation. But when you become one, then where is I? Where are you? It's all one. Iblis could not see them as one. He kept on seeing them as two. And he said, "Oh Allah, I accept you, but I will not accept Adam." Whereas Allah was saying, we are one. And He was telling him to prostrate to Adam as he was prostrating to Allah. And those who prostrated to him became angels. So today, in other words, when we are prostrating to Imam with his full recognition, I emphasize, with his full recognition, when we prostrate to Imam, we automatically elevate our ranks to angels. And I do not say it, Quran is saying it, Ginan is saying it. Such a good glad tidings are there in Quran and Ginan. So Iblis was someone who could not see one. He, despite of all the elevation, did not understand the secret of merging, becoming one with Thee. So I hope this is enough for us at this stage to understand.
Subhanallah. Next question is, are all Imams same or in darjat?
Imams are all same. The Nur is same. Their functions are different. And it is the functions that we pinpoint to. And there is a reason, because we do not see that. We don't understand that the functions are different. We have been, all our life, we have been saying, Ya Ali, Ya Muhammad. But why Ali? Why not Kareem? Why can't we say Kareem? Isn't he the Imam as Ali? Yes, he is. Is there a difference in Imam Ali and Kareem? No, there is not. Then why do we say Ali? Because the functions are different. So there is a reason, there is always a logical reason in our practices. But we've never asked question. So we don't understand the essence of it too. We are doing it like what we learned from our parents. It's high time that we ask question and do it with full understanding and recognition. So when we say these things, it is not to create any dichotomy between Imams. Nauzubillah. Imam is one. May my soul be sacrificed to all the Imams. But there is a reason that we need to understand the functions of Imam.
Next question is, there are a few couple scenarios. So when we say Ali Allah, in one scenario, if Allah takes different forms of all 49 Imams, or as a second scenario, different men reach such high stage that they are given birth as Imam.
I would refer to chapter 3, verse 33. Ayah Istafa, the verse of chosen. Imam is chosen. He is from Ale Ibrahim, Ale Imran. So I would not agree with the second scenario. Imams are chosen.
This question is, which books was Iblis reading? I don't think we mentioned anything, but you said 36 crore kitab, right?
Any other question?
Yes, I have one question.
Cool.
The Adam came from the Mati, right? He's made from the Mati?
Mati means a woman who does not have education, who does not have ruhaniyat. We all are Mati. Mati is, it cannot be molded. But when Mati has water in it, it becomes a clay, then we can mold it. We can give it a form. This is allegories being used in Quran, in Ginan, even in Farman. Imam Sultan Ahmad Shah uses very many allegories. So Mati means us, you and I, all of us. But when we start accepting knowledge, we become clay. We are ready to be molded. Mati means any human being.
Thank you.
NIAMAT Yalimadad.
Malali Madad.
I've typed this down. I just wanted to ask a question. Raja Pehlaj salvaged 5 crore souls. Can I ask of his identity? I'm just, Yudhishthir, I understand, I know from Mahabharat, our peers, that's in the stories in the Ginans. But Pehlaj, I would like to get some understanding, if I may ask, please.
Pehlaj, these are all the names from Mahabharat Hindu mythologies, right? But the essence, I would focus on the essence. Like I can remember when you said, let me give you the name of the husband of Tara Rani, who also was able to
Salvage.
Numbers. I don't remember the numbers. Raja Harishchandra.
Raja Harishchandra.
Yes. So Raja Harishchandra also had taken so many Mominins apart, right? He gave salvation to so many Momins.
900 crore.
900 crore. Thank you. Look at you, mashallah. So 900 crore ne tari gaya, Raja Harishchandra. So the essence is that anyone, and if we know the story of Raja Harishchandra, he was not even Ismaili, he did not know Imam. Through his wife, through his wife, he keeps elevating his ranks. He does not hesitate in giving sacrifices. He was a Raja and he becomes Bhikhari. He gives away his life, his wife, his child, everything in the name of Mawla. And he does his ibadat and he keeps on elevating himself to that stage where he becomes one with Imam. And when he's one, he doesn't stop there. He wants to take all his fellow Jamaat with him. And that's how he took 900 crore Mominin with him. Salvation. So you know what? You remind me of the concept in Quran, the Kishti-e-Nijat, boat of salvation. The boat of salvation of Prophet Noah. Hazrat Noah alayhi salam, when he gave salvation to these people of his time, he became a boat and he took people on his boat and took them to salvation. That's the same concept we can apply to Raja Harishchandra. That when he elevated, he became a boat for all those Jamaati members and he took them all with them. So in other words, what we are saying, that these miracles are not limited to prophets actually. These miracles with Imam's mercy are open to anyone. Those of us who are willing to sacrifice, the needed sacrifice, if we continue to do that, elevate our ranks, walk on this path, each one of us individually can become a boat of salvation. How many number we would like? Could be 10, 100, 1,000. Look at Momin Nusayri. He, because of his sacrifice, he didn't take himself or his immediate family, his progeny, who is not even born yet. So the generations to come, all of them, he took them all into salvation. No questions asked. So is that miracle limited to Nusayri Momin, Raja Harishchandra, Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam? Aren't we today follower of Imam? Yes, we are. We have this potential too. But the question is not in the potential, but in the work to become from potential to actual, to become the boat of salvation. So let it be Pehlaj, let it be whoever name you want to give me. So I do not, for personally myself, I do not like to get stuck in those names or the terms, especially when it takes me to the Hindu mythology and going there. I want to stay current. Today we are studying Quran because that's the Farman of Imam. Today's STEP curriculum is talking about Quran, not Hindu stories, not Ginans as much. Yes, it was valid. We need to know, that's why we refer to Ginan. Please do not misunderstand me. But in today's time, Imam's attention is for us to learn Quran. So the same concept which Pehlaj had, boat of salvation, the same example I'm able to give you from Quran, different name, same meaning, same essence. So today our children, when they go out and they say, I'm a smiley Muslim, they are not talking about Pehlaj. they are talking about Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. They can say, I'm a smiley Muslim.
The other question is, if Harishchandra, being a human, took so many with him for salvation, then Imam, being God, Rahman and Rahim, will he not take us for salvation?
Ameen. Ameen. So this is the farman of Imam Sultan Muhammad Shah, Minjuri, December 28, 1893. So Mawla says, दूसरे मज़ाहिब में भी अच्छे और बुरे हैं, अच्छों को अच्छा मकाम मिलेगा, तुम किसी के दीन को बुरा मत कहना, खुदावंद आलमीन आदिल है, जालिम नहीं, जिसने बंदगी की होगी उसको मकाम मिलेगा, ये तुम समझते ही हो, लेकिन शनाख्त करने वालों को मकाम बुलंद होगा. So keep this question in your mind. Mawla is saying that there are other religions too, and in every religion there are good and bad. But those who are good will get some status. We always wonder what will happen to humanity if Isma Azam is everything. What will happen? So those who are good, they will also get a status. But do not say anything bad about any other religion. Allah is just. He is not cruel. He is just. Those who would have done the ibadat, bandagi, they all will get some status. That you know. But those who recognize will get elevated status. Those who recognize will get elevated status. How does this relate to the question here? It is those who will recognize the Imam of the time, they will have higher ranks. Everybody is already, those who are smiley, we all are in paradise, in Imam's Jannat. We do not need to worry. We do not need to work if we don't want to, because he is going to take us with him. But difference is position. And I like that example. If you were to take the building which is of 100 floor, and Imam lives at 100 floor. Okay, think of Mawla is in Portugal and Imam is living in this building. He is on 100th floor. All Ismailis are living in that building. Majority will be on the first, second floor probably. But those who will work hard, elevate their ranks, may get to 100th floor, may get to 99th, 98th, 97th. The lovers will work hard to be one with their Imam, very close to, no separation. So yes, I agree with your question that each one of us already in the Jannat of Imam. We are in the paradise of Imam. But how close we are, that what matters.
Yali Madad?
Mulali Madad?
In reference to this one, I remember Sultan Muhammad Shah's farman, Khudane tamaro jeev etlo wahalo che ke he will not let you go. I don't remember exact words. So I feel that, sometimes, we face so many problems, but somehow he brings us back.
Yeah.
So he loves us so much that he doesn't want to let us go.
Amen.
And he will help us elevate ourselves. That's what I think.
There is no doubt about it. You're absolutely right. The key is we do not take his love for granted. We do need to work on our...
We need to work hard, yes.
Perfect. Shukran, Mala.
One more question is, are we striving for ranks or craving for union?
It's one or the same actually. Remember, as human being, we have to have something tangible so we can understand, because batin we don't see, right? The way when we go to school or education, we have classes, then we have university, college, whatever. There are ranks, darajat, in worldly education too. Similarly, in Ruhaniyat, we have been taught that there are darajat, but the goal is union, nothing else. But it happens stage by stage. If anybody says, today I have to become fit, athlete, muscular, have no fat on my body because I wanted it should happen today. Can it happen today? No, it can't. It would require a lot of work. Consistent, persistent work for long period of time to have body with muscles only. So if physical thing needs us so much to pay attention and work hard, how the same principle would not apply to the spirituality? Any other question?
No more questions in the chat.
All right then.
Thank you, Yali Madad.
Yali